So what happens after you choose your realtor and you're preparing to list your home for sale? The first thing you'll need for your realtor is your residential tax assessment. This will give your realtor the legal information they will need for the listing. A very important thing to do as a seller is to talk to your bank and request a payout penalty. This is so important, do not skip it. Do you know if you have a 3-month interest penalty or an interest differential penalty? Banks like the latter, as that is usually a whole lot more money for them. So please get this in writing from your mortgage broker. Also, at this time, if you can, or ask if you could port your mortgage. Again, be very careful and cover yourself, because banks have been known to say, oh yes, you can port your mortgage without a payout penalty, and then on closing, the bank is asking for a $13,000 payout penalty because the new mortgage was less than the original mortgage. I had this happen to a client. Please, if you can get it in writing, do so. At least you will have something to fall back on. Another thing you need is your real property report and compliance from when you bought your home. If you have made no physical changes to the property on the outside, then your real property report is considered current and can be used to give to the future buyer. Your listing contract will request a copy within 10 days of listing your home. Do you need new compliance? Have you done any work that required a permit? This can be a huge headache if you didn't get those permits, and it can be a headache for the buyer and the seller if this is not looked after right away. When you developed your basement, did the professional you hire get the required permits, such as plumbing and electrical? Don't just trust that this was done, ask, get it in writing. If it was done, you would have received a copy of it. If you didn't, rest assured it was not done. If you're not sure, call the city or the town office where you live and ask. They can tell you right away if permits were pulled or not. Or sometimes people pull permits, do the work, and then don't do the final inspection for whatever reason. This can come back to haunt you. So making sure all of this is done before listing will save you so much grief later on down the road. Are you selling a condo? There will be a list on your contract of what you will need. Your realtor will go over this with you. Not every condo is the same. Another document that could be required is called dower consent. Are you legally married and have lived on the property for at least 1 day and only one name is on title? Then you are likely entitled to dower rights. Ignoring dower rights can cause one spouse very harsh penalties down the road, so be very careful with this. Are there any latent defects in the home that need to be disclosed? A latent defect may have a significant adverse impact on the property value. It can also pose an unreasonable risk to people. This is something that is not easily seen and could even be missed during a home inspection. It is something the seller is aware of, though, usually. This needs to be disclosed to potential buyers. Some buyers may pass on your home for this reason, and then others who know the problem may want to negotiate on this for the sale. This way, you as the seller are protected and won't get sued for non-disclosure. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to message me. And remember, this is Cindy Miller, wanting you to love where you live. Thank you and have a great day.